Now, they brought up the Farm Bill here, and one of the provisions in the Farm Bill was to expand crop insurance and basically pull back on the direct payments to farmers. Is that something that you would be supportive of?
I think it's a step in the right direction. And let me put it this way: I've talked to a lot of farmers, and they're saying, they're not interested in this direct payment issue, but that they're more feel that the dollars are better spent in the insurance side instead of the direct payment side. But this is from the farmers and ag people that I've talked to.
Okay. Sarah Stillman said a conservative wouldn't support this farm bill. Do you think that's true?
I'm sorry, that what?
Sarah Stillman said a conservative couldn't support this farm bill. Is that something you agree with?
Well, a conservative cannot or could.
Would not support the farm bill like this one.
Well, here's the problem that I have with far too many politicians. They're great sitting on the sidelines, Monday morning quarterbacks, without getting engaged at the front end of these issues here. Engaging, what does the farming community looking for? What are the fellow senators and Congress people are talking about? In this case, the senators. Was there any engagement with the senators? Was there any engagement here with the farm community? What was Claire McCaskill's role in this whole process in getting involved in the process? And what was the role in terms of the leadership or lack of leadership in the Senate in terms of maybe breaking this into two different bills here? So I think she's looking at from the sidelines as opposed to suggesting what is a better program and a better approach to come up with a better process in a farm bill or any bill for that matter.
So, I mean, if it wasn't split down, could you not have supported this bill? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying that the process needs to be.
Sure. But both of your opponents and Claire McCaskill have taken a position on this issue. So
I can understand Claire McCaskill because she's in the Senate.
Right.
She's responsible. She's accountable. She's involved and engaged. But how would somebody take a position on something as a private citizen? You could say, I like this or don't like this. But it's proposing to be a U.S. senator, and people are observing, saying, how would you approach these issues and how would you approach these problems, John Brunner? I said, this is how I'd approach the problems. To make a comment from the sidelines, without getting involved, I would honestly question whether Congressman Aiken or Treasurer Steelman read all 1,010 pages of that bill, or were involved with the ag community and understood what their issues and what they wanted to do. It's very easy to stand on the sidelines and criticize anything, and that's the problem with Congress right now, is that there's too many people being critical without being engaged.
Okay.